magical
madness.
Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome to Madison. Welcome to. Well, this has not started out good. Welcome to Magical Madness. That's what I was trying to say, and then said Madison.
I can understand why you would say that.
Well, no, it's not the Madison show.
Right.
Like throwback to the Amanda show.
I mean,
Amanda.
you are the star of the show.
No, you're the star of the show. I just talk more. You're the star. I just talk a lot.
You're better at it than I am.
No, I actually think you're very good at it.
I've gotten better. I was, so actually, well, I want to say this.
Yeah.
For everybody listening, this is our 30th episode.
I know, this is our 30th episode. Just of regular episodes. We've also done Coffee Talk too, but 30th regular episode.
And looking back at where we started and where we are now, we've definitely gotten better.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
I know I've definitely gotten better.
Yeah.
I was pretty boring.
You were never boring.
I'm less boring now, maybe. But who knows?
I don't know.
But yeah, we've come a long way. I'm really proud that we've been staying consistent for
We haven't missed a week.
8 months.
Yes, this is the 30th episode in a row. So like we have not missed a Monday, which is really cool, really awesome, because some weeks it definitely feels very easy to miss a Monday.
It does, yeah.
And it feels like maybe we need it. But I think when we went into this, we said we are doing every week.
Yep.
Like this year, we are committing to this. I don't know what next year looks like. Next year, we're probably going to be committing to the same thing. But we are doing it every week. And we have done it 30 weeks in a row.
I think it's great.
Yeah. I mean, I sound much better than our first episode because I was getting off like a sickness and I still had this weird.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I had this weird cough.
You
and
were
we had to
hacking
stop
pretty
every few minutes so I could breathe.
Yep.
And I mean, I wasn't sick anymore. It was just like I had a weird cough every once in a while, and it was when I would talk a lot. And there we go.
Yep. No, but 30 episodes. It's pretty crazy.
It is. I actually wonder how many episodes we'll end with. I know we could probably just, like count it out, but that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I wonder how many we'll end with
Who
this
knows,
year.
man? We'll see.
I think it should be around 40 something, but
Because we didn't start right at the very beginning of the year.
No,
it
we
was
didn't.
Like a couple weeks in, so we're probably gonna end around 50. I bet.
No, I think we should end around 40 something. I don't think we'll get 50.
Okay.
But big old 30.
Big old 30.
Yeah, you know what 30 feels like.
I do.
Because you're old.
I'll know what 31 feels like before too long.
Yeah. I don't know what 30 feels like because I'm not 30. So, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. We haven't done much today yet because it's still the morning for us recording this, but we did a lot yesterday and it did inspire today's episode. So I'm going to tell you what we did yesterday because I feel pretty proud of it. It's something I wanted to do since we've moved in.
Yeah.
But we have an older house. Not like super old or anything. It just hasn't, honestly, like there's a lot of updates that haven't been done since the house was made. And I think this is one of them.
It was built in the 50s, so
yeah.
What, 70 years?
Yeah. I don't, yeah. That
Something
sounds,
like that.
yeah, 75 years.
Yeah.
If it was built in 1950. That's math for you.
Yeah, right.
But it was built in the 50s, so just some things I just have to get rid of. And man, this was something that I thought would be much easier than it was, which I feel like we've probably talked about it before in here, but house projects are just never what you think they're going to be.
Never.
Like, it's always harder. It's never easier, I don't think.
There's always something. I don't know why it is.
Yeah,
it's simple as, so we were replacing some doorknobs. We're replacing every single doorknob in our house pretty much.
Yeah, so our doorknobs, right, like the ones that are not replaced, are this ugly, like, gold, but, like, it's a gold that's very old school, and they look old and used. So, and it's I just hate looking at these doorknobs. And I'm like, once we replace these doorknobs, this is going to change the way our house looks. And you weren't really convinced,
No,
me
I
telling
wasn't.
you that. And I was like, just trust me, like, this is going to change. So first we changed the cabinet doorknobs, like however, cabinet pulls, whatever those are called. We changed those, and you were like, wow, that really did make a difference with what our kitchen looked like.
Yep.
And I was like, yes, just wait until we do the doorknobs. So I thought this was going to be as easy as, just screwing them in, maybe do a little drill, but
That
like
was the hope.
nothing bad. But these doorknobs did not fit into the old 50s gold doorknobs that were just horrendous and ugly.
Yep.
So we did have to do some drilling, and it took a lot longer and we had to go get some parts and things like that. So it took a lot longer than we expected, right?
Yeah, we only got 2 done,
So we only got 2 of the doorknobs done. But what I did,
and we have 10 to do.
because I really don't like painting. Like, and there's only certain times that I feel in the mood to paint. And yesterday was one of them. So I painted like five doors, 4, and then the cabinet door. So 5.
Yeah.
So I painted 5 doors, and we have 2 doorknobs done. And it is a huge difference
Looks
what
good.
just like an update of paint will do.
Yep.
Man, I was like, this feels good. So that did inspire today's episode, because I was thinking about the whole time we were doing it. And once we get into that, I'll just tell you what we're talking about today. We're going to talk about things that need a little repaint, a little refurbishment within
little touch up here and
a
there.
little touch up in Disney parks, just like they did with the Cinderella Castle, which I don't necessarily think needed to be done, but I don't think it looks bad. But the Cinderella Castle didn't used to be pink; it used to be blue, because it's Cinderella's castle isn't pink.
How long ago did they paint that? Like, how long has it been?
It's been a few years. Has it been since 2020?
I don't know,
Did they do it in 2020?
because I think it's been that way ever since I went there, right?
It's been
So
that way
I
since
don't really
you've been
know it
there.
before what it is now.
I'm gonna look really quick, but things like that they have painted and made it look better, or like a certain other way. We're gonna talk about places within Disney that we think should be painted, and man, do I have a lot of pictures, particularly of going to Disney and my dog.
That's what percentage would you say of pictures on your phone is of the dog in Disney? And you have thousands of pictures on your phone, Edison.
I have 7,000 pictures on my phone. So
gosh.
I went to Disney in 2020, and it was not pink.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So it's been since then.
So
And I went for the
it
first
was
time in 2022.
2. Yes.
So it was within that 2-year time span.
So I think they did it right before that, because if I remember right, they did it for the 50th,
Okay.
like for Disney 50th. But I think there's thousands of pictures of just the dog. So I know that there's thousands of pictures of Disney, because I have five trips on there, like 5 trips of pictures on there. But man, I'm ready to get into it. But we do have some Disney news to talk about before we get into the actual episode.
What's the news?
The news.
Good or bad?
I don't I feel like this news I don't really particularly have an opinion about, so I don't know if it's good or bad. It's just something new. They have a bar that is coming and opening to Magic Kingdom.
Really?
Yes.
Is that the first on any park?
No, I mean,
it's just a straight up
Epcot's
bar?
full of bars.
Is it?
Yeah. And
Where
Animal
they
Kingdom
only serve
has it.
alcohol?
Well, most of them serve like a little bit of food and stuff
Okay.
too, which this one does as
Oh,
well.
okay.
So, but it is meant to be a bar, but this will be the very first
In Magic Kingdom.
at Magic Kingdom. This will be the first place that you can get alcohol that you don't, it's not a table service reservation.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Where at? Do you know?
it is right next to Pirates of the Caribbean because
Okay,
it
that makes
is
sense.
Pirates of the Caribbean theme. It's
Yep.
called Beacon Barrel.
Wow.
So cute name.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, they will have like non-alcoholic drinks there and a few like bites to eat as
So
well.
they were at one point they were against alcohol in that park, right?
Yes,
Like
it was opened up to have zero alcohol in
So I wonder what made them change their
Disneyland
mind.
and Magic Kingdom. Walt Disney did not want alcohol in the parks.
Interesting.
So,
Yeah, I wonder why they changed their mind on that.
I don't know. I mean, it was open in the 70s and it's 2025, so maybe that has something to do with it. Also, you're going to
We're
get
not in the 70s anymore.
yeah, you're also going to get more money off of having a bar
sure.
there.
Yep.
Because alcoholic drinks are expensive and people like to buy them. And so they're going to definitely make more money off of it. But I hope that it doesn't, I don't think it will. Like, I don't think it will change the atmosphere to like an Epcot atmosphere.
Nah, it shouldn't.
Because, I mean, there's one, so I don't think it's going to make it so people want to drink around Magic Kingdom because I do think that's going to change the atmosphere of Magic Kingdom, and I don't know if that would be like great, but I don't think it's like a bad thing. I'll go in there, not to like drink anything, but maybe to get like a non-alcoholic drink and just to experience the atmosphere of it because I love Pirates of the Caribbean so much.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Just a thought, but that's new. That's opening up. So reservations, I believe, was the 14th that you could start making reservations, and then it opens on August 29th. So it's opening up pretty soon.
When did they start that?
So I can't
we
remember.
Were just there a few months.
I can't remember when they started, but it's right next to the gift shop.
Okay.
Like, so the gift shop, and it's on that side of the gift shop. So I don't know how that's even going to work over there. Maybe it'll feel like it opens up that space a little more too.
Yeah.
I don't know. The place that's across that like has food isn't always open for food. So I feel like I'm excited for there to like be food over in that area because there's so much in Adventureland in one spot. And then there's like nothing at Pirates of the Caribbean. It's just like open space. So I just feel like we need something over there anyways, just to have people go over there.
Right.
'Cause
yeah, they could just be trying to bring more people in that.
Yeah, that area.
Section.
So I don't really have an opinion about it. I'll go in there. I don't really care either way. So that's the new news.
That's cool.
And then I think we talked about it last week, but they did put out like all of their snacks for Mickey's Not So Scary, which we'll do in another episode.
Nice.
And there's like a lot of different foods for that.
Love it.
Yeah. But I don't even know why you need food for that because just eat candy.
That's, yeah.
That was like my favorite part
have all the candy you could ever want or imagine.
Yeah. That was my favorite part of going to Mickey's Not So Scary was just like getting, you got so much candy when you trick or treat, first of all. And then
you gotta
just
bring
like
it back with you somehow.
I'm just like eating, like I ate so many Snickers that night. I just remember getting so many of those little Snickers and I ate so much. And I'm not even like a person that loves Snickers, but it was right there.
Yeah.
And I ate so many while we were like waiting for the fireworks and the parade and stuff.
Yep.
I ate so many of those while you played Tetris.
Yep. Did we got the candy before that parade?
Yeah, we got the candy before the like we went to all the trick or treat stations, and then we went and found a spot for the stage show. I think the stage show was first, then the fireworks, then the parade.
Yep.
And we just stayed there for like a couple hours.
It's amazing. There's like this is the month they're starting that.
Yeah, they're starting that in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Like it's really soon, actually. So I'm excited for all the people that are going to Mickey's Not So Scary because man,
I love everything about it.
I loved it so much.
Bring it on.
And also, this is not news to you, but Disney did put out a bunch of Halloween merchandise.
Oh, yes.
And they put out just the cutest collection. And it is coming to Shop Disney. So I don't know how much of it is, but I was very nervous because they were putting out other stuff on Shop Disney and not this. But they have these cutie Girl Ghost stuff. But it's Girl Ghost, but mini. and I'm obsessed with it. So I
Yeah, you have to
might be
show them to
making
me.
some
I haven't seen them
purchases.
yet.
Yeah, it's so cute. It's like a light pink and orange colors together. Oh, I absolutely.
Madison's gotten really into girl ghosts the last, what? Did this start last year or
It
2 years
started
ago?
last year because I found this girl ghost that I wanted to buy, and I didn't buy her because I wanted her in my office.
Hmm.
Like I thought it would be so cute in my office. I again don't like Halloween, but cute Halloween I'm fine with.
Yeah.
And this is like Girl Ghost, but it's mini, so it's so much cuter. I was like, I didn't know that I needed this
Yeah.
until I seen this. But Girl Ghost is so cute. She's just like she's usually pink. She has a bow, and it's like usually has some orange. And I'm just obsessed with any Girl Ghost. But some of them have glitter on them, like when you go to Home Goods and stuff. And I hate glitter. Like I'm not putting anything with glitter in my house. So it's just it is what it is.
Yeah.
I need this Girl Ghost. So if you like
We'll
Girl
find you
Ghost,
one this year.
I might find it on Shop Disney. Who knows? Just might be a little more expensive than I would have paid at Home Goods.
Oh, it for sure will be.
So let's talk refurbing some areas at Disney World. But I do have a question for you today, and it has nothing to do with this. I was having a hard time figuring out what question that would go with this, but what's your favorite Pixar movie?
My favorite Pixar movie.
Yeah, because somebody recently asked me this, and I was like, man, I like so many of them. I don't
Yeah.
know which one my favorite one is. So I've been thinking about this question a lot in the last few days.
I mean, I'm not going to do Ratatouille because I've already talked about that enough, and I know that is Pixar, right?
Yeah, that is
So I'm
Pixar.
not going to do that one.
But would that be your
It
favorite?
would be my favorite. I think everyone listening,
But that's
anyone
your
who's listened to
favorite
us for
Disney movie
yeah,
in general. So maybe you'll just put it in that category. Like favorite Disney movie,
hmm
that would be yours. So what's your favorite Pixar movie outside of
it would either be
Ratatouille, do you think?
Up or Wall-E.
Oh man, Wally's so good.
Yeah, it'd be one of those two.
Oh, I loved that movie.
Yeah.
I think mine is I I think it's Toy Story 2.
Okay.
Like I think that one is my favorite. That one I love everything about that movie. And when I like close my eyes and think about a Pixar movie, I picture scenes from that
It
movie
goes straight to
before
Toy
any
Story. Yeah,
Toy Story 2.
two. Okay.
Like them going across
With Bullseye and
yep, Bullseye, Jesse, um yeah, all the pals, Al's toy barn.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I just remembered Al's toy barn so vividly.
Yep.
Like the part where all those little bouncy balls fall down,
Yep.
it like while they're driving the Barbie car.
Yep.
That part, there's these little candies that do you know what little candies I'm talking about? They look like those bouncy balls. Um they're kind of like sour candies. They're hard. They're like little tiny. I can't think of what the candy is called, but every time I see those candies, I think of those bouncy balls. Do you know what I'm talking
I don't
about
know
or
if I
no?
do. No.
Okay, I feel a little crazy right now, but
I'm sure
I wish
if I
I would
saw
know
them.
that. Yeah, I wish I knew what the candies were called, but I think about those, and I love that there's an entire aisle of Buzz Lightyears.
Yeah. Literally the entire aisle.
It's like it makes me so happy. And there's two Buzz Lightyears at one point, and can you beat two Buzz Lightyears? No. And then Zurg being in there, I just absolutely that one's probably my favorite.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that one, but yeah, that's bringing back it's bringing it all back when you talk about it.
Yeah, and then when you think about every time you are in a plane, like I think about that movie every time I'm in a plane, every
Okay.
single time.
Why?
Because I don't know, there might be toys hanging off the bottom of the plane.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's for sure not.
Bullseye is so fast.
Yeah.
He is so fast.
Unrealistically fast.
But so
The fact that this little toy with what, maybe 3-4 inch legs can keep up with a freaking airplane? No.
an airplane.
Impossible.
It's an airplane.
It's an airplane. And this
It's
little toy
not a
was-
car. It's an airplane.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, this is bringing it all back.
I
Wow.
love that movie.
Yep.
The Cheetos when he's like trying to walk through. And also, why do you have that many Cheetos on your floor? Come on, Al.
The one scene that always stuck with me too is when he burps.
Oh, And it smells.
Yeah. You can hear it like coming up through his
Yeah.
system.
Yeah, and he like moves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
that's a
question.
great
Good question.
movie. Okay, let's talk about what we think need to be refurbished. And maybe let's go park by park.
Okay.
Because I know there's one that you're thinking of. That was the first thing I thought of too. So maybe we can start out with that park because I think there's a lot in this park that could be refurbished.
Sure.
So we're going to start out at Epcot.
Let's do it.
Epcot. We're going to talk about things that we think need a little bit of a repaint or a refurbish, maybe just clean it up a little bit because it's maybe a little outdated or just a fresh coat of paint would make it look a little bit better.
Yeah. It's amazing what a new coat of paint can do.
Yes, and I think that some of these places could...
And I would know better than anybody what a fresh coat of paint can do. Because we have painted every inch
of this house.
Of the inside of this house and the outside.
Yes, and it looks like a completely different house.
It has done wonders.
So we're going to do that to Disney World.
Listen to this.
Where do you want to start out with? You just say yours because that's the first thing I thought of. This was the first thing Austin was going to say. And it is
the
land pavilion.
The land pavilion. So I don't know. Every time I walk in there, I'm just like, I don't feel like I'm at Disney when I walk in there.
Feels like an old mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, something needs to change in here.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know what.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like the land. It doesn't feel like land.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like the land.
No.
It doesn't go with, I don't think it goes with living with the land. I don't think it goes with Soarin'.
No.
I think it looks like you're going into a mall.
Yeah. You got like your cafeteria down there.
I do have to say, like, I love it though. Like I'm not upset when I go into the land pavilion. But if they, like, I'm not like repulsed by the way it looks. It just looks like a mall.
No, it's not like
it even
ugly.
has the things coming down from the ceiling like you would in the middle of a mall.
Yeah. No.
And then like how you go around and there's only two ways to get up and down. It just feels like this feels a little inefficient.
It feels like a mall from early 2000s or even 90s.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it's even been there.
I don't either.
If it's actually from that era, it probably is.
Yeah.
But
it just seems like maybe
update it a little bit.
Just like a little update. I think first, if we could add like another pair of escalators, that would be. We don't need stairs. We love escalators.
Yeah.
I'm not against the escalators, but there's only two.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got a lot of people and then you're kind of like cutting in front of people to get to the escalator, it can make it a little awkward, a little crowded, and it would just be nice to have another set of them. So not a lot more, just like an extra set of them. So like one's at the front and on the other side, so that when you're getting from Soarin' and stuff.
Yep.
I think that maybe updating the carpet.
I was gonna say carpet is a big one. I think there. Yeah. Like
I think
the patterns on carpet, especially any sort of bright colors.
Yeah.
Takes you back.
Yeah.
A little too far.
Yeah. It feels like we could easily just rip up the carpet. I don't know. Maybe the carpet is what is keeping sound better in there.
Could be.
So it's either like replacing the carpet with just a plain carpet or to like give more life to the rest of the room, not to the carpet.
Yeah.
If it's the land pavilion, I feel like there's something we can do to make it feel more land and airy.
Yeah, when you say land pavilion, I don't know how that name is incorporated into the design of that at all.
The outside looks so land pavilion though. Like cool. Like the water that's coming up it.
Yep.
I mean I love the outside of it, and then you go in and it's like I'm in a mall. I don't know if that's the vibe though that we're going for, but if we refurbed it a little bit, I think we could still even go for a mall vibe. Yeah. But maybe like a newer mall vibe.
Right.
Cuz I do feel like we go to a mall that's here that has a lot of natural light that comes in that makes it feel more outside. And I feel like they could do something like that to make it feel more land-like.
It's a good idea. Yeah, bring in some more natural light.
Or even putting things out that's more like living with the land. So it's more like some trees, some like foliage in there. It's not real, but like to make you feel like you're in the land.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
It's a nice place to go and chill, though. I'll say that, to get some AC, because obviously Epcot's like the hottest park.
Yes, it is.
So it's a good place to go if you need to get out of the sun. I will say that.
Yeah, that would definitely be my first place to refurb in Epcot. A couple other places in Epcot, one that you haven't been to, but it kind of gives you the same vibe with that carpet that's in there, is the Seas. So I don't think you've ever been into the Seas part,
I've not.
but it's still like the land pavilion. There is a whole aquarium in there, but I think the main thing that I remembered about the Seas is the carpet. And it just like feels old in there. Like it doesn't feel at all new. Like there is a section like Turtle Talk with Crush is a attraction there, which I think that you know about, where you can go talk to Crush.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about this, and I was saying how we should go and check it out, but we never did.
No, we didn't. We were actually going to check out a few things there, and we didn't do it.
Which is fine.
But in there, there's a waiting period, like before you go into any show. And in there, it just feels like you're on kind of this carpet area, and it just feels very old. Yeah. And I feel like a fresh coat of paint, fresh carpet, would just change the whole atmosphere of that area. Change the game. Yeah. Like the same thing happened with, just thinking about another place at Disney where they did refurbish, was like the Little Mermaid rooms. Those had this very old carpet in there, and they changed it all to like this blue floor. Like, what's like, is it laminate flooring?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a floating floor.
Yeah, something like that, but it's like blue, so it still makes you feel like you're under the sea. So I just feel like something like that would just make it look so much cleaner in there, and still not take away from, it could still feel a little old and retro-y. I like that feeling. Yeah. I just think like sometimes when you're in like a theme park and it's like a really nice theme park everywhere else, and then you have places that look really old, it just makes them look extra old.
Yep, 100%.
And then another place that I don't think that you went to in Epcot, maybe you did.
What is it?
Just like Figment area, like where the Figment ride is.
Yeah.
Maybe just refurb it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how that would look. I'm not saying I don't like the Figment ride. That's not like a ride that I love, but even the area that's connected to it that has where you can meet some of the characters still just feels like old. And I think a lot of this area, like these 3 areas we talked about, is like the carpet.
Yeah.
Do you remember that area? Me and my mom met Mickey Mouse in there.
Man, I'm having trouble picturing
yeah, it's just like kind of old and dark in there.
Okay.
That's what I remember it looking like. And I remember the carpet just being really dark and old.
Yeah.
And I just feel like
it's the carpet. Come on,
it's
Disney.
the carpet. We don't even need paint anymore. We just need carpet.
Yeah.
But those were just a few places I thought about. Is there anywhere else in Epcot that you can think of that need a little bit of a repaint?
Well, they're not gonna, that Star Wars place we went in.
That's Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios, okay. Then no, but they're replacing that anyway.
Yeah, we'll talk about Hollywood Studios. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Epcot, I can't really think of too many.
Yeah. I think they've redone a lot of things there too.
Most everything looks pretty great.
Yeah. I think all of the countries look phenomenal. Like, I think they all look great. I don't think there's anything that you would need to change within the countries. I think that basically everything from like Connections over is like looks great. Like that Connections is a fantastic place to eat, and it's a fantastic place to shop. Like those 2 areas are great. Yep. And then they did just redo Test Track, we haven't been there, so I'm just assuming that it looks better in there than it
I would
did.
think so.
Since they did redo it. I actually don't think, I think the part of Test Track that would need to be redone would have been the queue part. I thought the after the ride part was fine.
Yeah.
I didn't think that felt like too old or anything. It did feel like stuck in some type of time, but like
Yeah. I don't
not
know.
too far back or anything.
Did they
Like when you got off the ride and you could see like where your cars
where you're designing the car?
not after, no, because I thought like where you're designing the car and everything before that kind of maybe needed a little bit of a,
Little update.
yeah, a little update, like a little paint,
Yeah.
just to brighten it up a little bit. Because I feel like when you're designing a car, you should feel, I think they got rid of the designing of the car. I think that's gone completely. I don't think you design a car anymore.
I was just gonna ask that if you still do that or not.
Yeah, so I guess that doesn't even matter. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't do it anymore. It's
Okay.
gone.
That's a bummer.
I feel like it is a bummer for some people that like really liked doing that.
I really don't think the design of your car had anything to do with how you finished at all.
Never.
Yeah.
My car didn't even show up half the time. Like
Yeah.
when I would do my magic
Like,
band on there.
They make you think the way you design your car will affect the way it performs, but I don't think it does
Yeah.
any of that.
Well, it's gone now.
Yeah.
So for anybody that liked doing it, you don't get to win.
Darn it.
We all have the same car.
That's fine. If it makes the line go by quicker, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, I hope so. But I feel like that area was a little dark, but they changed all of that. So I don't know what that looks like now. Hopefully it got a repaint. That's all I'm saying. But I think that's about it for Epcot.
That's all I can think of.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else because everything else is brand new, pretty much, or like just newly refurbished.
I mean, you have some of your old rides that, like, I mean,
Mission Space.
Mission Space,
Yeah.
Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth, though, like when we went on that, I feel like the thing that needs to be refurbished on that is the screens. Like where, when they take your picture and you're like trying to design your future thing.
Yeah.
Like that whole section, I feel like just needs to be redone, removed. Like I feel like the ride would be better without it. Yeah. I don't know. Like put more lights on there. Like when you're coming back, put more lights or something to look at when you're coming down, so you don't even have to do the screen part. But
right.
I don't even like that part of the ride. The other part is just fine. You liked it.
Yeah, it's a nice, relaxing.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Yeah.
For I don't know, how long is that ride? Like 8 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, it's a good.
It
might be 10 minutes. Yeah, it's a good amount of time. But that's Epcot. Do you want to move Skyliner over?
Let's Skyliner over to
Hollywood Studios, because we are taking the Skyliner, which we've talked about before.
It's the only way to do it.
You can walk, but
who would want to do that?
Who wants to walk when you can go on a Skyliner? We're gonna Skyline over to Hollywood Studios, and the problem I had with this one when I was trying to write down areas is that a lot of the areas that I would say they're already redoing.
Yeah.
So the biggest area that I thought of is the place where the Star Wars area is at. That is going to be redone. They're going to change that into like all based on Disney animation. So that area will be redone, but that area desperately needed something.
It did. And I only went in it for the first time.
Our last trip
of like 4 months ago or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, it needed, I could tell that
there's like nothing going on there.
Yeah.
It's just a square.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go back into Star Wars Launch Bay. You can go into but as far as just like that square, there's like nothing going on there.
Yeah.
It looks like something is missing.
Yeah.
It looks like it was a mistake.
It needs more color too.
Yeah, there's no color.
It's a lot of gray and black and.
Yeah. I personally loved Star Wars Launch Bay. Like I loved going back into Star Wars Launch Bay. As someone that loves and appreciates Star Wars and the original Star Wars and the prequels, like that's fantastic. I'm sad to see that go away, but it needs.
But there was also like nobody back there.
Yeah, there's no one back
not
there.
Many people went back there.
It doesn't make sense to be there with Galaxy's Edge
right
on the other side of the park.
Yep.
when we go to Hollywood Studios, that's not something that I have to go to every time but if it was in Galaxy's Edge, I would go to it every time.
Yeah.
But it's not. Like, it's on the other side of the park. At least Star Tours is on your way over to Galaxy's Edge or on your way out.
Star Wars is like very dispersed throughout that park.
It is.
Yeah.
They're about to get rid of it. It would be cool if they could put that launch bay like somewhere as you're walking to Galaxy's Edge, like so that it's not gone forever.
Yeah.
But that would be the main place that I would say would need like an update, or a fresh coat of paint, whatever it may be. Another place that I think needs it just a little bit, hot take, is Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yep. That also came to my mind, but they're redoing it.
They are redoing it. I think every place they are redoing.
Yep.
I do think Rock and Roller Coaster, like the inside, it feels like an old studio, which I do appreciate that, but I feel like we could do the vintage look of an old studio better.
Yeah.
Because we're Disney. Mm-hmm. Like, it's Disney. You can do it better than this.
And the remake will still have a music theme of some kind.
But it'll be Muppets.
Right. So I'm curious how much of it they're changing, and like, will the studio vibe still be there? Or
yeah.
is it going to be something else?
I hope that the studio vibe is there, but it's like chaos. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like a chaotic Muppet studio. Yeah. And I hope they change like that whole area to feel like a chaotic Muppet studio, like where you're standing and watching the pre-show. Mm-hmm. Kind of like how it was at Muppet Vision, like when you're backstage of the Muppet Show, almost like you would be like in a green room of a Muppets concert. Like, right. I feel like that would be really cool.
That would be cool.
Because I feel like it would still be super chaotic in there, but just
more
have
like behind the scenes of a show as opposed to the studio.
Yeah. One place that they're not going to redo, but I kind of like reminding me of the queue is the queue of Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway.
Yeah.
Because that queue...
And that's like a newer ride.
Yes, that queue fit the ride that was previous to this, but it doesn't fit Minnie and Mickey's.
Right.
In my opinion.
What was the ride previous to it?
The Great Movie Ride.
Okay.
And I've never been on the Great Movie Ride, but the Great Movie Ride was about a bunch of like different classic movies. Like, they had like a huge Wizard of Oz scene in there, like just like these old classic movies.
Yeah.
That ride would take you through scenes of that. So the queue line like would fit that because you're kind of like that old movie theater.
Yeah. And you have the posters on the wall.
Yes. And they have the same exact thing, but it's Minnie and Mickey's.
Right.
It just doesn't feel like it belongs there.
It kind of feels run down.
It feels run down now because you don't have a movie. Like, you don't have a movie ride in there. Mm-hmm. You have a Minnie and Mickey's ride. So I feel like the queues should feel super bright and like a
I can
animation
see how they tried
story.
To tie it in though with the pre-show.
Yeah.
Where you're going like a little theater and like they tied it in okay.
Yeah.
But
it still doesn't fit
Runaway Railroad, the whole queue line obviously half the queue line you're in a railroad type thing.
But shouldn't you be almost going through, like, going off of that pre-show, how that pre-show is, shouldn't you almost be going through like their house, like Minnie and Mickey's house? I know there's not a way to do that, but I think if you're just going to refurbish that how it is, I think you can just like change the carpet or like the lighting in there just so it's a little brighter, so it feels like more like a Minnie and Mickey's versus like the old Chinese theater.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think that's basically it at Hollywood Studios. Everything else they're gonna change.
I had one more thing, but I can't remember.
I feel like Frozen is fine. The Frozen show part is fine. Mm-hmm. Don't touch Tower of Terror. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, don't mess with that.
That is actually like that doesn't need to be repainted or anything. I don't think the street, like the actual street of Hollywood, needs to be repainted at all.
Yeah, that might be it.
I think that's about it for what I'm thinking.
I'll probably think of something again, but
later.
Yeah.
Let's go to Animal Kingdom. because Animal Kingdom is another one where I
Okay,
think
yes.
every place that we would talk about
Yep.
is getting refurbished.
Yep.
So I think this one's pretty quick. I obviously think I love Dinosaur. I love Restaurantosaurus. Like, I love that area. I'm going to miss it a lot,
Yeah.
but it does need love.
Yep.
I think it's just stuck in a time, but I don't know. That's kind of what makes it special. Like, that one's like something that maybe it just needed, like, if it was staying, maybe it just needed a new thing of carpet and a new pre-show.
Yeah.
But I also don't want a new pre-show because I love that pre-show. Like, and I feel like that's what makes the whole thing like tie together.
Yeah.
But I thought like the actual queue line itself was fine.
We're talking about Dinosaur?
Dinosaur, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that for sure. I mean, you have the lady from the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
And like that was
Way back. I mean, this was like in the
this
80s
was the time that she was
90s.
in the Cosby
yeah.
Show.
This is great, but 90s? Is that 90s?
I think so.
I didn't mean to say 80s. Yeah, I mean, it's a great show, but I mean, it's going away, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so that's going to be what is it?
It's going to be Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the place that I actually think needed a repaint, if they were going to keep it, would be that whole circus area.
Yep.
That's now gone, like doesn't exist anymore. But the Donald's Dino Bash, I think, or something, I think is what it's called. But that the spinner ride that needed a repaint.
Yeah.
Like just like the actual things themselves need a repaint, which I actually feel like a lot of like circus type areas like that have the games and stuff just kind of need to be repainted.
Yeah.
And they would look so much nicer. Like if they were just painted more vibrant, it would be so much cooler back there.
Yeah, Dino Land was one of those things when I went there for the first time. Like, this is interesting.
Yeah. You're like, how does this exist here?
Yeah. But it was cool.
Yeah.
But it just didn't seem to me like it's something they would do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it makes sense to me that whole area is getting kind of a whole remodel.
Yeah, they're doing a lot more than a remodel. They're just taking it out. Like, this is not a repaint. This is a demolish.
It's going away.
Yeah.
Forever.
So, yeah, that would be the only place. I cannot think of any other place.
Animal Kingdom is very updated.
I think, yes, I think it's the newest park.
Yeah.
So it's very updated. I think everything is on theme so well there.
Yep.
And I think all of the areas, and I think the other place that I would say is already closed, and it's tough to be a bug. It's tough to be a bug. Yeah. Those animatronics needed a little bit of love.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, and I think we could have kept it. It's tough to be a bug because I loved that show.
And that's going to be what again? They're turning that into something?
Zootopia. Which I do love Zootopia, so I'm not upset about it. But that's it for Animal Kingdom.
Yep.
Let's go to Magic Kingdom because I do have a few at Magic Kingdom that I definitely think. My first one that I'm like, these need to be repainted if we're keeping it the exact same. It just needs to be repainted, and that is the Tomorrowland Speedway.
Yeah.
Like, if we could change it and keep it the same exact thing, I think if we made them not gas cars and we made them electric cars, it would be more realistic to what Teslas. Today is. Like, you could make them Teslas, or you could make them like all different electric cars, like new cool electric cars.
Yeah. And
it would be more, I think, relevant for today.
Right.
Because those are the thing. And it wouldn't smell as bad over there either. But if you're keeping the exact same, I think all of those cars need to be repainted. And I think like the area itself needs to be repainted too, so you can actually see that it's there. Because I don't think if you're not looking for Tomorrowland Speedway, you can walk right past it. Yeah. In my opinion.
Agreed.
Because it's just there.
Yep.
So if we had like a different paint scheme or color, like if it's more of a vibrant blue, going with like Tomorrowland, or like a cool silver color that you're like, or the lights like they have in Tron, you can put those inside of that. So
Yeah.
it just looks more updated.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just like little touches.
It wouldn't take much.
If we're keeping it the exact same, just little touches would make this ride so much better, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think it can be a fun time. It's just
Needs a little something. I'm trying to think too. I'm just keep reading off what you got because I'm having trouble thinking of
my other one
scenarios.
that I think of when we go into it is the magic carpets of Aladdin.
Okay.
Just thinking about keeping it the same. We're not changing anything about it. I think that it needs to be repainted or something to make it feel more vibrant, feel like the actual carpet from Aladdin. Because I just feel like it feels old. And it might just be because of the area that it's in, just because of how tight it is in that area.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel very inviting to me, that ride. And I feel like if we were to give it a little bit of a makeover, it would feel more inviting in that area. Because there's in that area there's a lot going on, and you do have these flying carpets around. So it'd be cool if they were even more of that purple color, like they have it on the movie.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's what I thought the last time we went in that area. I was like, this just needs like a little touch.
Yeah.
It looks like it hasn't been touched since they put it in there, but maybe it hasn't. I don't know.
It probably hasn't.
Yeah.
And I mean, too, it just kind of feels like a carnival ride.
Yeah.
You know?
But I think you need those rides.
Yeah.
I think that's a kind of a bad spot for it. But if we're keeping it the same, just paint it better.
Yeah.
And then my last one that needs a repaint, like specifically a little refurb just with the paint, is Fantasyland. All of Fantasyland.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean by that? I feel like the signs for the ride, like that area when you're walking down like Peter Pan, you're walking down It's a Small World.
Yes.
It feels like
Yes.
just a little dull,
Yep.
and it just needs a little bit more life to it.
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't know if that's a different paint color, if it's just because, obviously it's very
It's
sunny.
a lot of like pastels.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's a lot of pastels.
Yeah.
Which I feel like there should be pastels and a vibrant color. If, like, I don't know, Peter Pan's flight should be a lot more of those greens, like, that you see in Peter Pan, and then some, like, brighter yellows. And I don't know if it's just because over time, like, the sun is going to wear that down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know, as, like, a little kid walking through Fantasyland, I feel like it should feel brighter than it does. And it seems like it would be something easy that could be redone. And I don't want to change anything of any of those rides. Just want them to
colors.
be a little brighter on the outside so that when you're walking down, you're like, instead of focusing on all the people, you're focusing like around you because it's so bright and so pretty. Kind of like when you look at like Tokyo Disney Sea, like all that whole area that you're walking in, like I think they call it Fantasy Springs there. It's so vibrant. So I know that's just newer, but just like painting it so it's a little bit more vibrant so you feel as an adult like a kid again.
Yeah.
Not like I'm going into the ride to make me feel like a kid. I want to like walk around and feel like a kid.
That was very well said.
Thanks.
Yeah, the main memory I have last time when I was in that area was this kid was losing his mind because he couldn't find his parents.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Losing his mind.
Did he find his parents?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't see that.
You weren't with me. I think I might have been sitting there.
Was it just you
me and your dad?
Okay.
I'm like, holy cow, this kid is losing his mind.
Well, I mean, it's scary.
Yeah.
Like in that area in particular with all like it's gets very crowded in that area.
Yep.
So I couldn't imagine like freaking out like that. And that does happen every once in a while, but
and we didn't ride many of those rides last time either. In that section.
We didn't, did we? We rode the carousel and
Small World.
Small World and Seven Dwarfs is kind of in that area, but I
Seven
also
Dwarfs is considered Fantasyland?
yes, that
Okay.
whole area is considered Fantasyland from the I think like even Little Mermaid in the back is considered Fantasyland. It's
okay.
just like farther back there.
Gotcha.
It's like the newer Fantasyland. But yeah. And we rode Mad Teacups.
Yep.
That's considered Fantasyland.
Yeah.
And Seven Dwarfs and that. That's all we rode. We went to go into Peter Pan and then we didn't want to waste our time in the line and
Correct. That's
there
right.
was fireworks starting, so we
Yep.
left to go see fireworks and you went to Tron.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And then you were talking about how they refurbed the castle.
They refurbed the entire castle. I think it would be fine if they refurbed it back
Back to the blues.
back to the blues. But I just like blue.
Yeah.
I don't mind the pink. I think it's fine. I don't think it doesn't feel as Cinderella to me.
Yep.
For Cinderella's castle, I feel like Cinderella's castle should be the blues and the silvers.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like I like pink, so I don't
Yeah.
I'm
it
not
works.
like a hater on it.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to like have to do they did like a bunch of construction around it. So I'm fine there not being construction around there since there's a lot of constructions other places in Magic
areas.
Kingdom. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're doing so much adding to things and I do think that some of these things that have been there for a while do just need a little bit of a repaint. It's fun to add new things and I am all for new things.
Yeah.
But sometimes let's just repaint our doors, our old doors, and it'll look brand new.
Yep. I would agree.
Yeah.
That's all it needs.
Yeah. So I think that's it for the Disney parks repaint or refurb.
Facelift.
A little bit of just a little makeover.
Yeah.
That's all we would say.
Yeah.
for
I mean,
that.
overall, I think they do things amazing. There's just some things that could be updated, and they do a great job of keeping things updated.
Oh yeah.
And they're currently doing a lot of the stuff that
They're
we
doing
would've-
a lot of updates
Yeah.
right now. And I definitely think this is something that they do often and they have like a schedule for. So,
and all the stuff we've talked about, they probably have a plan.
yeah, I was like, who knows? They probably are already doing these things.
That's probably already in the works.
But
some way.
sometimes it feels like some areas get a lot of attention and then other areas don't. And if we gave other areas some attention, maybe those would bring more people into those areas. So it's not as, but I don't know that.
Yeah.
And that's all I think that we have for today. If you have not already looked at our day 3 vlog that is out on YouTube, go ahead and check that out. It was a lot of fun. We went to Animal Kingdom Lodge and the boardwalk that day and Port Orleans Riverside. We did a lot that day.
We did.
But
Springs. Did you say Springs?
Oh, and Springs,
Yeah.
obviously.
Of course.
And we will be coming out with day 4 soon.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We'll be starting on that very soon.
Yes. And we will be back on Friday for another coffee talk and back next Monday for our 31st episode.
31. Yes, thank you for listening. Listen to us anywhere you find podcasts. Watch us on YouTube. We would appreciate it.
Yes, we would.
Awesome.
Yep. Bye.
Bye, everyone.